Construction is an integral part of our society, with countless buildings and infrastructure being erected every day. However, as with any human endeavor, construction is not always successful, and sometimes things can go terribly wrong. In this video, I will be discussing the top 5 most horrific construction failures ever recorded. Number 1. The Hyatt Regency Walkway Collapse. This incident, which took place in 1981 in Kansas City, Missouri, resulted in the deaths of 114 people and injured over 200 others. The cause of the collapse was due to a design flaw involving the suspension system that supported 2 walkways. The weight of the upper walkway caused it to pull away from the ceiling and crash down onto the lower walkway below. Number 2. The Tacoma Narrows Bridge Collapse. In 1940, the newly constructed Tacoma Narrows Bridge in Washington state collapsed only 4 months after it opened. The collapse was caused by a design flaw involving the slender design of the bridge, which made it susceptible to high winds. The collapse resulted in the death of 1 person and caused significant damage to the surrounding area. Number 3. The Chernobyl Disaster. While not a construction failure in the traditional sense, the Chernobyl disaster was the result of a flawed construction and design of a nuclear power plant. The incident, which took place in 1986 in Ukraine, resulted in a massive explosion of one of the reactors, causing the release of radioactive material into the atmosphere. The disaster resulted in the deaths of thousands of people and caused long-term damage to the environment. Number 4. The Sampoong Department Store Collapse. In 1995, the Sampoong Department Store in Seoul, South Korea, collapsed, killing over 500 people and injuring another 1,000. The collapse was due to a variety of structural failures, including the removal of crucial support pillars and the addition of several extra floors without proper reinforcement. Number 5. The Quebec Bridge Collapse. The Quebec Bridge, which spanned the St. Lawrence River in Quebec, Canada, collapsed twice during construction, once in 1907 and again in 1916. The first collapse resulted in the deaths of 75 workers, while the second collapse resulted in the deaths of 13. The failures were due to a lack of proper calculations and oversight during the construction process, which led to weak and faulty components. In conclusion, construction failures can have catastrophic consequences that can result in the loss of human life, property damage, and economic losses. As demonstrated by the incidents discussed above, these failures can happen in any part of the world and can affect not only the occupants of the building, but also the community at large.